Mhm. Guys, so we're gonna actually start off with some floor exercises and then we'll do some weight stuff after. Okay? We're gonna go by time. If you need a mat, grab a mat. Okay, so we're gonna start off in our pike position. So a pike is just a plank with your butt up in the air, right? This is a pike position. Your hands are on your feet, butt is up in the air. Okay. We're going to start off with our knee bend. So getting flat, back is flat, knees are just hovering over the floor. We're going to hold that for 3 seconds and then come back up. Okay. This is freaking powerful for the muscles around your knees. Okay. Ready? Go. So height down till you're flat, hold 1, 2, 3, then come back up. Repeat it. Rest. From here, we're going to get into hip dips. Okay. So we're planking on our hands for these. I'm sorry, we're not planking on our hands for these. We're planking on our forearms for these. Brain's not there yet. Plank on your forearms, right? And all we're going to do is take our hip and rotate it, trying to get it as close to the floor without touching as we can. And then do the other side. So dip your hip to one side, then the other side. This should be slow and controlled. If you go through it all fast and sloppy, you're not working your core to its potential. Okay, so slowly tipping to one side and then the next. Ready? Go. Belly should be tight. Press. Be tough, but it should not be easy. Okay, now we're gonna plank. High plank if you can. If your wrists are bothering you when you're in this position, then it's okay to forearm plank. Otherwise, get into that high plank. So on your hands, right? So we're gonna plank. Remember, when you plank, your belly should be tight, like someone's gonna hit you in the stomach. You should be able to talk, you should be able to breathe. We're not sucking in, we're just tightening our belly muscles up. Okay. Ready? Up. Way there. Got it. We're almost there. Rest. Okay, from this point, we're gonna grab some weights. We're still on the floor, but we're gonna do renegade rows, okay? So renegade row is a plank where we're rowing our weights one at a time. So you can hold your weights. I hold on to my weights the whole time. Some people say this really bothers their wrists, or if your weights are around, you might be rolling. It's not an ideal situation. So if you can't hold on to your weights, you just plank inside of them. And then as you row, you just row with one, set it down, hands are back in the middle, and then repeat with the other side. Okay. Anytime we do a plank, our core is tight. We're trying to minimize our movement other than our arms. Okay, so you're trying to keep your body still while you row. Ready? Go. Okay. Rowing one arm at a time. There. And rest. Here we're going to work on our hip mobility. So we need one weight. We're going to be on one knee. And we're going to have the other foot. Oh, you can't see my weight. One second. So we have our weight in front of us, standing upright. Again, if your weights can't stand upright, grab a water bottle or something that's about that height. So This weight is lined up with the center of my body, like at belly button level. I'm on one knee, and then my foot is on the floor next to that weight. Okay. You may want to hold on to something at least for the first few reps because this is going to challenge your balance for sure. But we lift up and over that weight, up and bring it back. Okay. We're trying to have flexion in our hip flexor as much as possible. So lifting up high and then setting it down. Okay. One leg the whole round. Ready? Go. There. Rest. Okay, do our other side. Just make sure that weight is lined up with your belly button. Opposite foot is on the floor. Same move, okay? Getting that foot high. Lifting it up over your weight. Ready? Go. There. Rest. Come up. Okay, we're gonna do a squat and press with weights. All right. Up to you on whether you're challenging yourself with your weights today or if you're just moving through them, depending on how sore you are. Okay. Standard squat, so feet are shoulder width apart, toes are tipped out a little bit. Squat down, press on your way up. I'm doing a neutral grip press. You can go this way if you'd like. However you want to do it. Ready? Go. and rest. The next up, gonna lunge and curl, all right? We're gonna alternate our legs every time we lunge. Again, I'm going to neutral grip or a hammer curl. So weight starting at the sides. Feel like they're less in the way of my legs with these. So step forward, curl. You can find your own rhythm with it. Okay. We are alternating our feet. So one leg, then the next. One leg, then the next. Every time you step forward into your lunge. Ready? Go. And rest. Next is going to get our heart rate up a bit. So we're going to do dumbbell swings. We'll need 2 weights. They don't need to be incredibly heavy. The weights are going to start off down at our sides. Knees are soft, right? They can bend, move with us. We're going to push our booty back, swing the weights up to shoulder level. Come back, swing them up. Okay, so I have a little bend in my knees. Booty's coming down, or back like a deadlift. Swing them up. All right. If for whatever reason that bend is something that's bothersome to you, this round is about cardio. So to avoid that bend, you can do weighted jumping jacks instead. Okay. Ready? Go. Good up, you guys. Almost there. And rest. Okay, take a second. We're going to get ready to get back on the floor. So we get into that tight position. Remember that pike is just a plank with our booty up in the air. These guys don't need weights. And this is this supports your knees. Okay, these are joints, but they have muscles around them. And this strengthens those muscles. So we hike with our booty up. We're gonna slowly bend our knees till they're hovering. Hold it for 3 seconds. And then back into that pike. Okay. Ready? Go. Slowly bring your knees down. Hold, 2, 3, back up. And rest. Good. Now we're gonna forearm plank and get into our hip dips, okay? Again, hip dips are a slow hip drop back to the middle of your plank. Slowly drop to the other side with your hip. If you get into these quickly, we're not working our core the way that we want to, okay? Engage your core so that we're feeling it in our belly muscles, okay? Remember, this is a forearm plank, not like what I said before. We definitely have our forearms. Ready? Go. Rest. Next up, we're going to do a high plank. So plank on your hands. Definitely want to make sure that our belly is engaged here. If you're in a plank and your back starts feeling it, that's because your core is no longer engaged. Your belly is no longer in it. So if you hit that position where your back is aching, come down to your knees, take a second, and reset. Okay? Belly is acting like someone is going to punch you in it. Tighten it up. All right? Ready? Go. Halfway there. Rest. I think we're gonna do our renegade rows next. Our hips first, but that's fine. So renegade rows, we have our weights. We're gonna be in a plank position. We're gonna row our weights one at a time. Remember that anytime you're in a plank, it's about that core strength and stability. So we want to be as still as possible. What I mean is that it's super easy to rotate your body as you row. But that's what we're trying to avoid. We want to be as still as possible. Pull our weight up. Okay. Ready? Go. And rest. Okay. Now we're going to get into a hip mobility drill. Got my mat for my old knees here. This is the one where we only need one weight. Stand up in front of us on the floor. Remember, we want that lined up with our belly button. That's going to be on the floor next to it. And we want to bring this knee up as high as we can. Up and over. Okay? Same leg the whole time. Ready? Go. Get there. And rest. We're going to switch sides, again, making sure that that weight's still lined up with the center of your body. And working on getting our leg up high over that weight, okay? Ready? Go. Sorry. And rest. Then we're coming back up. First up, we're gonna hit our squat and press. Again, I'm doing all of these things in a neutral grip. It's just easier to transition. For your squat, make sure your feet are in that standard position. Shoulder width apart. Toes are at a 45-degree angle so that they are out of your way. Okay? Squat and press. Ready? Go. And rest. Next up, we're going to do our alternating lunge with a curl. Again, I'm keeping my weights in neutral just because they're at our sides instead of in front of our thighs. Keeps them out of the way a little bit. Remember, with every lunge, your alternating left foot is forward. Okay? Ready? Go. Almost there. And rest. sec. Okay, so this one's about getting our heart rate up, right? So it's our dumbbell swing. We're going to our shoulders with our dumbbells. Start out with them by our sides. We're gonna bend forward like a deadlift, swing them up to our shoulders. Okay. If that's not gonna work, if you feel like it's too much, or your body's yelling at you, whatever, we are doing weighted jumping jacks instead. Okay. Heart rate up. Ready? Go. Well, sir. And rest. Guys, to wrap it, we're doing one final plank. One final plank. Our last move. You can do a high plank on your hands or a forearm plank. Okay. We're really focused on our core, and we're trying to make it the whole round in our plank. Ready? Go. Last move, you guys. We can do this. Halfway there, we got it. Fifteen seconds, you can do this. Almost there. And rest. Good job, you guys. I hope that was a great start to your Friday, and I hope you have an awesome weekend. I'll see you back here on Monday morning. Have a good one, guys.